One of the things I want to say about Iyabo Joe was that I really didn't know her. I didn't care for her. I'm not a movie watcher. I'm not a movie fan. Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood. So when this whole thing with the BME started, um, someone sent me a note, and it was a news tip, 8 pages, stating that Iyabo had received a gift from Ibiyomi, and it was a church car, and she always receives money from Ibiyomi because she's a prostitute to the pastor. Anyway, the letter came, and all I was interested was in that car that they said they gave Yabo that belonged to the church people. And I had to start an investigation, and I wanted the car papers from the person talking to me on Instagram DM. Ibiyomi's lawyers called me and said, don't start any investigation. Drop the case, take it down. I refused. Because when you're telling a journalist to, drop a case, not do a story, you're hiding something. If Yomi himself called, I ignored him. He said he will sue me. And I'm like, yeah, go to court. Little did I know that suing someone for defamation in Nigeria is criminal. Next thing you know, they raided my house like 4 days later. 14 officers surrounded the house, everything. And the rest is history. You know the story. My father betrayed me because he set it all up. Yes, my father actually told the police where I was. If they came to Molete to come and arrest me, and you're telling them I'm in a Calabar house and this and that, it was just bad. I didn't talk to my father for 2 years, and my fans was begging me to forgive him, and I did it on live video. Some fans said they didn't like the way my father sold me out, but he did. That's why I'm really free now, and I'm happy he's dead. He was a wicked man. So at the end of the day, Yabo's friend Tony was the one that wrote that news tip. They were fighting at that time. I know you're going to be asking me which Tony. There's a whole lot of Tonys in the industry. I was just friends with all of them. Just look at them and figure out which one. At the end of the day, it's only the smart people that know. So Tony wanted to use Yabo as a scapegoat and sent the news tip, which was fake, to the journalist that calls out men of God. You see that? They used Bimini Adegbola, Iyabo's PA, that held the phone of our NGO. Now, you know that during the court cases, we found out Iyabo's NGO actually sent the news tip through a company called Truecaller in Sweden. They wrote a letter, they verified the number, and they said it belongs to Iyabo Joe Pinky's group. So Iyabo was roped in people who were after her in the industry. At the end of the day, I'm the one that went to prison for 6 months and lost my business, H&N Africa. Iyabo came, apologized to me after my 55th birthday, and that was it. I never talked to her again. Until 2021, I spotted her at Tonya's event. Abraham, that is. A movie event. We snapped together, we talked, that was it. And then 2023, the Mohbad case, then she started dragging me, showing my PTSD video, only because I said that nobody must donate for Wumi. Iyabo became a thorn in the flesh, and I disliked her so much. Then she started writing a letter to my children, telling them to come and beg her for money, this, that, I need medicine. Now, that was uncalled for. My son replied, and really savage reply. Remember that one with Rich KJC? After the pandemic, I did ask Iyabo for money. I said, Iyabo, could you send me money? Like 100K, I need food. Only for Iyabo to be calling me every day to tell me to post it. She wanted me to post that. She actually gave me that money for food. This is what she does. Validation, all these kind of people, avoid them. She wanted it posted so that everyone can know that she gave me money. She wanted to use it to promote her NGO. So at the end of the day, a lot of people right now in Canada, yeah, but this is news. This one is breaking news for you. This is the reason why I did the video that you should stop making noise about your child, your grandchild, all that. A lot of karma is coming to Yabo. Nigerians in Canada, they've gone to report Yabo, Priscilla, and Jocks to the CBSA. They went to report, after I did that whole thing with the United States on Saturday last week, that if you're going to have a baby abroad, you better not do it. I said the State Department is in here tonight with us, watching comments. I told Nigerians that people from the State Department are watching comments. They didn't believe me. Throughout the 300 plus comments, Nigerians are abusing me because I was preventing others to come and have their baby in America. Can you imagine? So on Monday morning, the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria posted it. If you're going for birth tourism, we'll stop you. Blah blah blah. I mean, it's like you guys don't have brains. I said the government of the US is inside my page watching. You are actually writing nonsense. They will blacklist you for visa now. Baby or no baby. So I learned yesterday that Nigerians in Canada probably like Mohbad. They've reported jokes, Priscilla, to the CBSA. CBSA is Canada Border Services Agency, the immigration. That Priscilla is in Canada for birth tourism. Okay, is it a lie? It's not a lie. This is how you get yourselves into trouble. Taba sọ fún yín kẹgbẹ́ nu yín dákẹ́ kẹ́ máa pariwo ara yín, ẹ máa pariwo ara yín kiri ni. Wọ́n ti lọ sọ fún Canada Immigration ẹ̀sìn ìpè Priscilla wa bímọ ni o, birth tourism. Birth tourism was nothing before. Àwọn kan fi ṣe business sell, but ní ayé tá a wà yìí, with Donald Trump and everything, and then Starmer and gbogbo ti UK yẹn, wọ́n pariwo ara èèyàn náà. How's it going to affect Priscilla? Tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí Canada, not even to be more, just to have holiday or something, they're not going to give her a visa. They're going to deny her. You know, this is the way these foreign countries act. All the Mohbad fans in Canada, they don't go report her. Anyway, it's called snitching. Be discreet as much as possible. But Iyabo Ojo is a very wicked person. She really is a snake. She was the innocent victim in the Ibiomi case, and Ibiomi himself was innocent, and Kemi was the guilty one, right? Until I found out that the billionaire that was prosecuting my case, who is actually Ibiomi's spiritual son, Kenebi Okoko, was giving Iyabo money to stay away from court. They take me to my cell. They adjourned my case to 6 weeks because Iyabo didn't show up. 6 weeks later, Emitijila Aromuti Welati 5 Muti Shibugwe. I've bathed. I'm ready to go to court. I entered the Black Maria, expecting that Iyabo would be there to testify, and all, she wouldn't show up. Kenebi was paying her money up to 10 million. It was not until she said, I will send you back to prison during the Mohbad case in 2023 that someone called me and said he's a police officer that worked with Kenebi Okoko, one of his bodyguards, the visible ones. The guy was now describing himself, the one with the mustache, and I knew that guy very well. They thought I wasn't looking at them. So at the end of the day, he told me that he was the one that was sending the money to Iyabo. I wired that woman up to 10 million naira. That's what he told me. Iyabo deny or confirm, which is so for years. Iyabo has never been able to confirm or deny it. But at the end of the day, this guy said he was the one paying Iyabo not to come to court, on behalf of Kenebi, of course. And Iyabo kept me longer in prison, and then I started a war with her. I did the docu-series now on how Iyabo kept me in prison. At the end of the day, people watched it. People were shocked, but this is what this woman did to me. She was a snake. She kept me in prison. And if you go back and you go and read what Premium Times wrote about that, why is Kemi taking longer? Sahara reporters, Deji Adeyonju, Charlie Boy, well, how all of them were fighting for me. What was keeping Kemi in prison? So Premium Times went and sent Samuel Gundipe underground to come in as a friend to the inmates. Like, who is this guy? So they took me from my cell one morning. They said, the controller wants to see me. Me excited, I'm going home. Oh. Only got there and I entered the controller's office. And he said, Kemi, do you know this man? I looked at him and said, I don't know him. Oh. He said, he's your fan. I said, Oga, there's a lot of fans I have. I don't know them in person. A social media fan now. If you have come to visit me, bring me provisions. But this one, why is he here? They said he was acting suspicious and wanted to know if you really knew him. Suspicious as in, Hatalo wrong, or who are you? The guy was looking at me and said, I'm Samuel Ugudipe, Premium Times, so you're Samuel Ugudipe of Premium Times. And you publish article, right? That my father said I accused him of sexual abuse. I said, Babalo sent letter. I was still bringing Premium Times that there was no letter. That's when he said, your father sent the letter. And I said, okay, it's a reporter. All right. That's it for my dad for now.